Welcome to the broadcast. This is a source of information on all things related to commercial appliances. Welcome all of you that are new to commercial and those of you well-versed in this industry of ours. Your host is Mike Reed, a technician who has been in the industry for 32 years, with his beginnings working in his family's appliance business based out of the western suburbs of Chicago. Get ready for a truly interactive broadcast. Have all your questions ready and prepare yourself to truly engage with Mike and discuss ideas on all things related to commercial appliances. Without further delay, here is your host.
Fair use is a legal doctrine that promotes freedom of expression by permitting the unlicensed use of copyright-protected works in certain circumstances. Section 107 of the Copyright Act provides the statutory framework for determining whether something is a fair use and identifies certain types of uses, such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research, as examples of activities that may qualify as fair use. Section 107 calls for consideration of the following four factors in evaluating a question of fair use: amount and substantiality of the portion used in relation to the copyrighted work as a whole. Under this factor, courts look at both the quantity and quality of the copyrighted material that was used. If the use includes a large portion of the copyrighted work, fair use is less likely to be found. If the use employs only a small amount of copyrighted material, fair use is more likely. That said, some courts have found use of an entire work to be fair under certain circumstances. And in other contexts, using even a small amount of a copyrighted work was determined not to be fair because the selection was an important part, or the heart.
Yo, welcome to the stream. My name is Mike Reed, and I'd like to thank you for hanging out with me on this Thursday evening in December of 2024. What we're going to break down today are going to be a little bit about what's going on with training. See who we got here. Yo, Untamed Kango, what's happening? Yeah, I see we got some people coming on in. I'm trying to find these compressor teardown classes. I might have to go directly to the source. I am not finding any of these. Let me see what I could do for you guys real quick. Yo, top 10. Top 10, what's happening? Let me see what I got here. Let me try Copeland. Hey, do you guys have all the Copeland? Do you guys have all the Copeland apps? There are, let me see if I have them on this one. Let me see if I got these Copeland apps on my phone. Oh, I don't have them updated. Yo, there's a new name. What's happening? Welcome to the show. Well, this is something that you guys have, some questions you guys had sent my way. Oh yeah, everybody's, I don't want the HVAC stuff. I want the regular. That's all right. It looks like we're on our way. Yep. You're gonna have to do a lot of self-learning. Copeland is a top supplier for the industry. They have on their site, they have a ton of videos that are instructional to help you out with better understanding this equipment. I do know that you guys, there are quite a few of you that watch my show that are well trained in this, but the people that are just getting started, you're gonna have to go through the basics first. And this is where you get that foundation. Your classes that you guys want to attend, they don't cover the basics. They don't cover the basics. Let me see your house. So they cover all of this kind of stuff. I'll show you the apps. Let me see if I can find it this way. Yes, Copeland mobile apps. They have about 5 or 6. They have about 5 or 6 different apps. No surveys right about now. Oh, they will. Yeah. So here's the one that helps you. That'll do the PT chart for you. Fault Finder, Cold Chain. They have a number of different apps. They also have a conversion chart. They have it's not a chart. So I think it's in the Copeland mobile app where it will cross-reference a Copeland compressor for you and then tell you what the current model to get, what the current unit is that you should get. I know this is not, exciting and all that stuff that you guys want to see all the time, but you really should download some of these apps and check them out. You don't always have to call. You don't always have to call URI. You don't always have to call Baker. They have a lot of information on these apps that will get you through it. And I do apologize for not having them updated on the app. If I go into the Apple store, they're in there. This is a replacement phone. I think I've had this because you guys know my phone is always cracked. But this is a replacement phone. I still haven't downloaded everything. Tell you what, I don't know if you guys saw my Instagram. Oh, you know what? Let me see if I can. Sorry, I've had a long day. The health department has been very busy. Hold on. The health department has been very busy with getting me work. So let me show you a little bit of what the health department. This is what the health department did for me today. iPhone. Nope. Bam. All right, cool. Let me show you my phone. Let me drop this. And let's add. Show of hands. How many people work on dishwashers? Oh, damn. Now we got a couple people in here. So the health department made me a nice piece of change today. I love them. I love them. I love them. My client was kind of wigged out too because he was like, the health department. He said, I called the health department and let them know that you were here. And he said the guy wanted to meet you. He was like, why does the health department guy want a freaking autograph from you? I said, dude, it ain't that. It's just that I have a very good relationship. Oh God. Sorry about this. There we go. Apple. Apple is killing me. Apple is killing me. I don't know if you guys saw some of these from. Man, what was this? This was yesterday or something? Did I even tell you guys about this? Oh, this was December 3rd. Did you guys see any of this? This is a Manitowoc. I still have to go back and clean this. This is a damn coffee shop. Did I show any of this the other day? Cleveland steamer. I got to get a new thermostat for that. I be honest with you. I'm not up to date with what I am currently showing you guys. I'm a little burnt out. To be honest with you, I'm a little burnt out. So please go easy on me. I'm not too sure showing you guys this. Coffee shops. So this is a byproduct of all that coffee, the sugar, when you start steaming the milk and everything like that. This is what's going to end up in the air. This is what ends up in the ice machine. It is the previous manager just left, and that's something I need to go over with you guys if you're not familiar. So I'm sending all this stuff. These are all screenshots of the filter and the ice machine that I sent to the owner. The guy who was the manager was trying to take care of this stuff himself. Oops, sorry. He was taking care of this stuff his damn self, and he was causing more damage than he was doing good. He was causing more damage than he was saving the company money. Oh yeah, and here we go. I talk about this all the time. CBRE. Told you guys, everybody's freaking hiring. CBRE takes care of Home Depot. Home Depot is one of CBRE's clients. Oh yeah, I got some of these parts coming in too. They're killing. This is the coffee shop again. They're killing my dishwasher. This is for the mug sink and everything else like that. It leaks. I gotta get stoppers for the dishwasher. They're just so abusive. And anyway, let me I'm trying to show you the stuff from today. Oh, there we go. Here's the stuff from today. Oh, and so you guys know, yes, backflow. That's all these guys do. They do the backflow repair, install, the whole nine. And here this guy was buying equipment. Now, this is what I'm really trying to get to. You guys never did ask me. Let me know if you work on dishwashers. Anyway, so as you can see from here, 12/4, 24. Anyway, today's 12/5. Yeah. So the health department came and they red tagged this sucker. I didn't take the music off. The health department red tagged this unit because it was not injecting sanitizer, bleach into the dishwasher. So I fixed a couple of loose pieces, and then I realized that, wait a minute, there's no freaking chemical getting into this. Could be getting into this damn thing. And when I traced down the line, I found that it was leaking. It was leaking somewhere else. So I ended up having to replace the line. The health department, because I mean, you know, they know what I do. They allowed the client to use the dishwasher based on my word. I didn't even give the guy a damn invoice. So just with me saying, hey, I'm coming out here taking care of it, they let the customer use the equipment again. This simple strip is only like $8, But without it, the health department will shut down, that restaurant's ability to serve food. And so you're trying to get down to the 200 parts per million, which is getting the white strip as dark as possible. But here it is. That is that beautiful, beautiful red tag. And the reason why I love that freaking red tag is this customer is a very cheap customer. This is the first time in like 6-7 years that this customer did not try to negotiate on their bill. They paid the entire bill with no hesitation. So these are, this is how the dishwasher cycles through. This is the timer. This is very old school. You got your mechanical gears that are turning, and there's different sections that you open up, and every time that the switches fall into the dip that you create, it starts an action, whether that's filling, whether that's adding chemical, and every action is controlled by those different sections. Now, they had so many roaches over the years that crawled in there, the damn button actually got stuck. I was writing the invoice, and they told me, the dishwasher is running, won't cut off. I said, what the hell's going on? I tested that damn thing 8 freaking times. And sure enough, the damn dishwasher it kept cycling. It kept running nonstop. And it's because that little reddish orange button was like half in, half out. When you looked at it, it looked like it was fully extended, but it was in just a little bit. This is a different dishwasher. These two are cousins, CMA, and this is American Dish. So the employees left American Dish and started CMA. So this is at oh no, it's another damn coffee shop. Every damn picture I'm showing you, these are the damn coffee shops. That's the bar from yesterday. Some of you guys might have seen, what's that guy from Commercial Kitchen Chronicles? The same day we had the exact same problem. Let me see if you guys can see it. Oh, you guys can't really see it. But the date on this is December 4th, and I had the exact same problem. This sucker is leaking and corroded. I gotta replace this. I gotta replace a couple of things. Oh, here is R600. This is a job I did for Dr. Pepper. And this is a commercial unit that is R600. So here you go. This is in Barra. This is a commercial unit, and this is R600. So I mentioned this. I only use this. This is a different unit, but this is also for Dr. Pepper. I only use this to make sure the compressor was good or not. And yeah, the compressor wasn't good. The damn thing was running. And it died while I was on the phone. Calling it in. Letting them know the damn unit was okay. And the damn unit died on me. Oh, I was so pissed. And for all of you guys that are that have donated to the channel, if you would like information on this account, let me know. Drop an email, and I will give you all the contact information for that account. All right, let's see what else. Oh, and this one is a big freaking problem in the industry. This customer has a filter, and as you can see here, they're like, swap out the filter weekly. Now, when they say swap out, what they're doing is they're hosing off the filter and putting it right back in there. the guy who was the manager, he ripped off all the information on replacement filters. This is some kind of Italian brand I'm not familiar with, and I'm still trying to find an adequate replacement for this thing. So I have to clean the ice machine, replace the filters, and fix the dishwasher. The reason why I'm doing all of this is cause and effect situation. The genius that is telling the employees to hose off that filter and then reinstall it. The filter's already done. It's pretty much like washing out paper towel and then reusing it. So it's no longer filtering out all the water solubles, and that came in and that ended up affecting my damn dishwasher. So that is why I have to, because he was having him wash out that filter. This filter right here, he was having him, this should be bone white, but it's not. He kept having him wash it out. Yeah, that's the condition of the ice machine. And he, no, Mike, don't do. I'll clean the ice machine myself, which they never will clean it properly. They won't. They don't know how to clean it the correct way. Man, what the hell happened to that? I got to skip around a little bit because I need to show you where all this trash ends up at. There it is. So this is the same location. All that trash, because they kept reusing the same two filters, it allowed for all this to end up in the water. All that stopped up the fill valve, the intake valve for the dishwasher. I flushed it out. Well, I got to change the filter, and then I'm literally going to have to flush out the lines for the entire coffee shop. So have fun. Have fun. Welcome to my world. Have fun. All right, let me see what else. Oh, so you guys know, yes, there's tons of need for ice. What else did this guy go through? Tons of need for ice. Yeah, I had to fix more wires on. Oh, I had more stuff. Oh, this is your Taylor at a Burger King. That's a Taylor unit. And notice they don't have any problems. There's ice cream cones right there on the right. They don't have any problems. Everybody uses Taylor. Only ones you guys hear about having a problem is McDonald's. Problem is McDonald's. It isn't Taylor. Yeah, I had a bunch of ice machines messed up. Brand new out the box. This unit had a failed controller. I've given you guys information on how to service this brand. If you're not too sure, let me know. This is not going to be. Oh, what the hell did they go? Where did it go? So this is the bar back. It's a mug chiller. Bar back. So everything was cool. Power going everywhere. Power going into the thermostat controller, which is the new style digital controller. It looks analog, but it's digital. If you, with a working Solastat or Solatech, I think it's a Solastat, you will have a light in that window. You'll have a, it goes from, help me out, guys. It goes from red to blue or something like that. So it gives you between red and blue, and that lets you know when it's when the compressor is on and when it's not. And if you have zero light and you have power going to it, that means it's dead. So straight out the box, that thing was dead. Oh, and I got information on washing machines. If you guys are interested, these are different brands of washing machine. It was a different brand of washing machine. I wasn't familiar with. Yeah, just fun times. Let's see here. Oh, once again, this is all hot side stuff that's electric. This is all hot side stuff that's electric. When you guys keep saying hot side and gas, no. Just because it's hot side, that does not mean it's gas. That does not mean it's gas. Now, these people are butchers. Oh, what in the hell is this Corel controller training? We look at that. Just because it's hot side does not mean it's gas. This entire restaurant, and I'm going to use the term loosely, this entire restaurant is all electric. So these people keep burning out their equipment. You see, they're using it. They keep burning out their equipment, and then they will just go ahead and buy new ones. Because of all the grease, it gets into the plug, and then it'll lose like a leg of power intermittently. Then it will end up burning the wires. So, simple thing to fix, but that's what happened to their previous one. So this is the one that they're currently using, is brand new. And this is the one that this is the previous one. That's what the previous one looks like. And so they've had the same problem with this one. And I tried to explain to them, it's not the equipment, it is their outlet. See their outlet right there? And yeah. Yo, Leonard Trade, what's up, brother? What's happening? Yeah, just going through the Rocky Horror Picture Show, bruh. And you know, so these are and these are Volrath. These are all Volrath. There's the Volrath right there. These are all Volrath pieces of equipment. But once again, I'm in Texas. This is an older location, and it has no gas. There is no gas to this restaurant. They only have electric. Oh yeah, and it says Volrath right there. It says Volrath. So yeah, one of those things. I might have shown this. Hey, does anyone know what brand of deep fryer this is? I am not familiar. I haven't had a chance to look for it yet. Anybody know what the hell that is? Yes, too. Hey, hit the like and the damn share button, people, if you would. Please and thank you. You know, that whole thing. And I'll get to your question too. Hit the like, the share, and subscribe. I only got 700 something subscribers. So the question is, I'm a residential tech, but want to get into commercial. Any advice on how and where to get started? Well, Mr. Hicks, that is a great question. I will stay tuned in, and I'm going to give you that. I'm going to give you that. Oh, bruh, this is the thing with me and coffee shops. I am cursed with coffee shop. I usually end up like veins popping out of my neck, screaming back and forth with these people. Not just this one coffee shop, but like multiple coffee shops. Coffee shops are by far one of the worst locations you could possibly deal with. And you say, why is that? Coffee people are extremely arrogant, and they feel like they know everything. Right, because they know a little bit about single origin, artisanal, third wave coffee, and now all of a sudden they're an expert on dishwashers. They're an expert on coffee machines and everything else, and they are not. And they give you pushback. So I'm telling you guys, just so you know, and just so you don't think that you're a bad person for arguing with coffee people. But if you do lose your cool, it's going to be with coffee people. It's going to be with coffee people. I have the ugliest, most unprofessional relationships with coffee shops, and I can't get rid of them. I can't get rid of them. They keep coming back. They are, I guess they would be like some kind of STI. They're awful. They're awful. They are awful. I'm stuck with them. I'm stuck with them. It's a horrible existence, people. If you do not have to take on coffee shop, do yourself a favor and just don't. It's a horrible experience, bro. From Starbucks to Summer Moon to any coffee shop you could think of. They are horrible. They are horrible. Oh, but yeah. All right. So to get the Hicks situation, let's get the Hicks situation. Hold on, let me see what else we got here. Where do you begin? There we go. So let's drop this. Let's get into Corel. So before you got in, I was mentioning that this business it involves a lot of self-education. You're going to want to go to this man's channel, Learn to Trade. If you would, sir, would you put in a link to your channel? His channel is called Learn to Trade. Now, you're going to want to start with ICE. I say it all the time. The reason why you start with ICE, for one, you could start with just cleaning ice machines. The picture of the ice machine that you guys saw, that coffee shop is only a year and a half old. That ice machine has been cleaned multiple times, albeit incorrectly, albeit incompletely, but it's been cleaned multiple times. I'm going to actually clean it properly for the first time. So, check him out. Start here. He's got all kind of training information. The commercial side is different in almost every way. You're still going to have, basic refrigeration principles are the same. It doesn't matter if it's commercial refrigeration or residential, but how you control the unit, how you control the temperatures, the settings, you have a lot more control over that when it comes to commercial. Case in point, these controllers, these are what runs these units. Right about now, they're going to have a class. Where the hell is it? They're going to have no, get out of here. They're going to have a class on the new, there's his information right there. They're going to have a class on the new controller, which is now, you can operate it using your cell phone. Using your phone, you could now turn a refrigerator on and off using digital service. Man, where the hell is it going to be? Maybe it's going to be so this is the app right here. So that when you download this app, You will have real-time monitoring. You'll also be able to chart your temperatures for the health department and all that other good stuff. You can turn lights on and off. It's a wonderful thing. It really is. Let's see what they got under educational. There we go. A lot of people have a hard time understanding that you really have to know all the parameters on these freaking things. Now, they have, there we go. Here's a training course. They have step-by-step guides. They explain there's a different jargon. Everything is abbreviated. Oh, come on, man. Where the hell? Browse the catalog, maybe. I'm just gonna have to Google this damn thing. I'm gonna have to Google it. Forget it. I'm just gonna Google the damn thing. Corel controller training. Let's see if we can find this. And then I'll drop the link in the chat. I'll drop the link in the chat for the training. I've been paid to go out and educate the end user on how to use this new Corel controller. This is going to be the law of the land. Not only is Corel doing this with remote monitoring, True has already instituted this as well. True now has the ability to monitor each and every unit, whether it's an ice machine or refrigerator. They have the ability to do that. They are doing this with the ice machines, and they are doing this with the refrigerators. I believe they're doing this with the units in the Walmart pharmacy. Oh, I'm just gonna have to post it on. I'm just gonna have to post this damn thing on Instagram. So I'm just gonna have to post it. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Hicks. I hate to let you down. So get ready, Hicks. Get ready for this part. You're coming in at a good time. The reason why I say that is you're going to want to look at schedules. You want to go to a company called Hoshizaki. It's Hoshizaki America. I'm going to put the link down here. And when you go to Hoshizaki America, you're going to go to, it is up at the top. It is it resources? Support. We're going to go down to support, and then we're going to go to training. What they've done now is you're going to have to watch this freaking calendar every week. You can also tune into my show. I go on every Monday at 7 p.m. Central Time, and I come on in the evening on Thursdays. I don't have a set time on Thursdays. I usually go on after ABC Boot Camp. So if I don't know what area of the country you're in, but Hoshizaki is doing their training next week for Florida. Do not travel too far for your class. The reason why I said that is because you want to stay within the boundaries of who your distributor is. So Hoshizaki is doing, Orlando, Miami, and Tampa, 10th, 11th, and 12th. So meanwhile, Hoshizaki is doing this for December. You have Scotsman. Oh, Scotsman, come on, man. Oh, I got it. So I'm going to give you this link. Scotsman is providing training in Texas next week. Yeah, those learn to trade is right. Those true ice machines are definitely next level. this is going to sound scary to you guys, but pretty much like a Tesla or OnStar, True, and some of these other manufacturers now have the ability with the new Corel controllers. They now have the ability to shut a unit off. They have the ability to turn a unit off. They also have the ability to track a unit. As long as it's plugged in, they have the okay. All right, good. I got a lot of stuff in New York. They have the ability to track a unit. So if you're leasing a unit and somebody decides not to pay, they can disable it. If you're, if someone breaks into your shop and steals a unit, if they plug it back in, they have the ability to ping it and let you know where it is once it's plugged in. So it's a lot of new stuff going on, man. A lot of new stuff going on. Hey, Hicks, by any chance you have any interest in laundry? Because that's going to be separate from hot side. That's going to be separate from refrigeration, that type of thing. So here in Texas, Scotsman is doing training. So they are December 10th. They're doing north side of Houston, which is called Humble. I know there's an H there, but H is silent. It's Humble. And then they're gonna come closer to me, which is and that's gonna be December 11th. And they got the times all crazy, but it's typically a half a day. In the first half of the day, the first half of that training class, it's going to be like they say, the cube and the undercounter. And then the second half of the day is the nugget and flaker. Now, Hicks, you're going to receive a certificate. You're going to receive a training certificate. That is something that you will use to show your customer, your potential customer, that you at least have some knowledge. You've seen the machine before, and you at least know how to call tech support and ask them a damn question. So that's what's important. So check back with me. I will let you know about when classes for New York are going to be popping up. They change this list very often. This list will not get an update until more than likely until like January 10th, that type of thing. Everybody's going on vacation right now. It's just one of those things. It is just one of those things. So you've seen Hoshizaki, you've seen Scotsman. Hoshizaki said, let me give you Manitowoc. All right, back here, let me give you Manitowoc. Ooh. Anybody interested in walk-in? Anybody interested in walk-in information? If not, I'm going to skip it. Okay, so here we go. Hagerstown, Maryland. Hagerstown, Maryland. All right, good. You guys can see it. Let me show you what the flyer is. They're saying this is a they're saying this is a half day class. These classes are typically grouped together. So this is, once again, like I said, January. I think I can find some classes still for December. But Hagerstown, Maryland, you guys are up Tuesday, January 7th. Let me tell you the cost of the class. $25. So class is $25. And Hicks, you're also going to receive a certificate when you attend the class. You're going to attend these classes annually. They try to make it, oh, good, they had it right there. They try to make the classes economical. You're gonna need to contact these different distributors. I will give you the information on who you need to contact so that you can attend the class. I do my best to try to give you information in advance. Oh man, what? Let me do this. Try to give you as much information in advance as possible. So you'll see that they're going to do New York, New Jersey. Those are all going to pretty much be around together. So let me see. I'm going to go down here. Yeah, let me go to page 1. You go to page 1. So North Carolina. All right. So that was today. That was North Carolina had Manitowoc training. And let me see if you guys are interested in any walk-in. No, nobody's interested in walk-in, so I'm going to skip the walk-in. More walk-in. I'm going to skip that since you guys are whisper quiet on that one. More walk-in. All right, there we go. Here's more. Okay, there you go. This one, I don't know what part of New York you're in, but Ocean City, New Jersey. Let's go into this. This is December 10th. December 10th. And I got to start doing shorts. I'm going to do some YouTube shorts and more Instagram stuff with these dates. I just got slammed out of nowhere. No warning, man. Everybody wants to get stuff done before January, and it's been a nightmare. It's been a nightmare. So Tuesday, December 10th, 8 to 1. Now, word to the wise. Yeah, I don't know how far that is from you, but word to the wise, when you go to these training classes, you have ample opportunity. You have ample opportunity to speak with the trainer after the class is over. You have during lunch, the guy usually goes out there and smokes, and you just go right outside with him and you can chop it up with them. They don't leave immediately after the training session is over with. They will spend some time with you. They'll go over some components. They'll give you some contact information, usually theirs, and they will do their best to try to walk you through some stuff. I have no idea. So Hicks, if you're reading that, let them know. Let them know. You guys got to speak up, man. All right, hold on a second. Let's see what. Good. I'm back to this. Now, let's see what else we got. Let's see what else we got. So a lot of walk-in stuff. I gave you this Oceanside, New Jersey. This is a split system with the Daikin R32. And then, of course, Scotsman, that's Humble, Texas, where I am. So if I were you, I'd be on the lookout for a lot of stuff to start coming your way at the beginning of the year. Some manufacturers will start from east and move their way west throughout the United States. And sometimes they'll zigzag, but they essentially are going to start on the East Coast. So like I said, they're doing more. December 11th, Manitowoc is doing Pennsylvania. I have no idea where in Pennsylvania this is. Let's see what the flyer is. And it's crazy because the hours vary. Some say 5 hours and this damn thing say 6. So Pennsylvania, wherever the hell that is in Pennsylvania. Once again, everything still applies. It's $25. You will have the opportunity to talk to the trainer. They do not leave immediately afterwards. So you have ample time to talk with these people. They will give you contact information, and then they'll go over some things and what you need to know while you're there. You will have to wait. There's going to be a lot of guys that are going to want to talk to them and go over some issues that they're having out in the field, and they feel that the trainer is the best person to be the liaison between them and the factory. Now, King of Prussia. So King of Prussia, there's your training class. And like I said, it's always going to be the same trainer. It's the same cost. So yours is, where the hell did that one go? What is that? What did that say? Okay, learn a trade. There you go. Oh, so that's December 12th. So that's coming up for all you guys in Pennsylvania. Manitowoc is so, I mean, they have their whole schedule out for 2025, but they're already shifting stuff around. So damn, we're still in December. And you guys have no interest in walk-in stuff. So we are moving on. Yeah, North Carolina, we are moving on. So damn, we're still more walk-in stuff. Okay, January. So yeah, January we're still in Pennsylvania. So Harrisburg, that's where I used to live, by White Star Barn. Your class is January 8th. Hagerstown, Maryland, we talked about that earlier. That was the first thing that I talked about. That's January 7th. Harrisburg, it's the capital and ain't much. I highly doubt there's anybody in here that's from Harrisburg or that's working in Harrisburg. Sure, not a problem. I highly doubt it. So, here is one for you new people. I'm going to have to start letting you guys know about these compressor training classes. So, they go in depth with why the compressors are the way they are, and in how they currently behave. And as you see, it's only a couple hours, from 5 to 7 in the evening. They are going all around. This is going to a distributor near you. The classes usually are free. Sometimes they feed you. So Copeland has one. This is by Embraco, NIDEC. So they got theirs. And of course, this one's not going to be a teardown, but the nice ones are the ones that you actually can open them up and repair them. And when I say open them up, I mean they are bolted together. So you don't, excuse me. So it's not like you got to cut them open. Oh, excuse me. Long day. Sorry about that. It's not like you got to cut them open. So the Copeland is that one that you really want. Like they're doing another El Paso, Cincinnati, Ohio, New Mexico, Maryland, Delaware. Okay, all right. Here we go. New York. This is just one. Of a few New York spots that are going to pop up. You must call them in ahead of time so that you can get set up. The New York classes will fill up. So this is February 20th. You can call URI, and if they do have if they do have a class that's going to be closer, my advice is for you to attend the class that's closer. But here's the information. So here's your New York stuff. Oh, let me take myself. Let me move this up. Sorry about that. So Heather Hunt, here's all the information you got on the screen. Let me know if you've got it. But here is New York. This is New York. Take the information down. Now's your chance. It's only $30. But you have to call them, and you do have to pay for the class. You can't just show up. You have to pay for the class. So hopefully you got that. Hopefully you got that. Let me go back a little bit. I'm going to change this damn music up. So yeah, like I said, they start, beginning of the year, they usually start on the East Coast. Ooh, let me see here. Control operation wire. That's going to be more walk-in stuff. And then we'll go back over to January and February. We're going over that kind of stuff. So let me see here, page 5. So it looks like in February, Manitowoc is going to be in New York. Oh, let's see if there's more. Yeah, so we'll have some more information by then. Ooh, yeah, so supermarket class. So it all depends, what you guys are interested in. If you guys are looking to do some of those units that you see in Dollar General, your grocery store, that kind of stuff, the Hossmans and, all those other brands. So Sporlan is going around this year and educating everybody about the Sporlan valves, about TXVs and all that other good stuff. Oh, damn, it's a 9-hour class. What the hell? 9 hours. 9 freaking. Oh, good, you got it. All right, 9 hours. Wow. So, you can get your basic understanding. It is going to be $100. Going to be $100 for the class. So what you guys got to keep in mind is, if you wanted to get trained up on on everything commercial, you would be in class 6 or 5 days a week for 2 years. 2 years. If you guys are talking about learning, okay, nice. If you guys are talking about learning the tabletop stuff, you guys are talking about learning your green heck ventilation controls and fans. If you guys are talking about learning commercial dishwashers and all that stuff, washers and dryers, each one. When I go and take a dishwasher training class, like Myco is a week, Champion is a week, all this kind of stuff. That's just one brand. They're a week, and that's just for dishwashers. And then if you're going to do laundry, that's you're also going to be talking about you're practically talking about a week if you're talking about dishwashers, that kind of stuff. So, you got that kind of thing going on. But as you can see from here, the Sporlan controls, that's what makes the system run. That's what makes the system run. These are your metering devices. And there are so many different ways to control them. So it's good to take these classes. You get to learn a lot about them. I'm going to have to take this one this year since they're going around. Some manufacturers, oh sure, no problem, man. Some manufacturers are embracing what I'm doing. Yet and still others are pulling their training information off the web. they're only making their training information available through your local distributor. It's it's their prerogative. They can do what they want to. I will continue to give you guys this information. Learn from what from the manufacturers that are providing this information. Some really did want to get this stuff out. They did mention to me that they wanted to get this stuff out. And as you can see, it's out there. They're going full steam with this information. Hold on a second. This thing is not cooperating. There it is. This thing is not cooperating. So, if you, I know this is supermarket class, but this also applies to, walk-ins as well. So don't worry about like, oh, I want one for walk. Hey, if you can catch this will also help you with walk-ins. So yeah, I can spend 4 hours on URI and all that kind of stuff. And normally they have, so here's Dan Foss. See, look at this. Dan Foss has a 3 days. I don't think you guys truly understand just what's involved here. 3 days just on the damn controller. 3 days, just not just this one. This would be like a 3-hour class, but 3 days just on their different controllers. 3 days. 3 days, people. Let me see how much this is. See? 3 days on their controllers for Dan Foss. How much is it? Ooh, clutch the pearls. Oh, woo. And so, yeah, they're going to spend a lot of time with you. They know it's going to be a lot of questions. So it's only 15. Oh, damn. My bad. So it's only 15 people. Only 15 people are allowed to attend at a time on these. So if you're gonna, this is $1,000. They're $1,500 to take the class to learn how to use these controllers. This is for your rack system, and then, like I said, here the smaller ones there for your self-contained units, and everything else in between. It's 3 freaking days. This is just on one brand of controllers. One brand of controllers. So, one day just on this damn thing. One day, like I told you guys, one day just on the little individual controllers. Like I said, certain manufacturers are going full steam with this. They've been wanting to educate the public for the longest, and they've been getting so much pushback. They would put out a class and hardly anybody would attend. And now people are showing up, 30, 40, even 80 people to a freaking class. And it's, they're loving it. So Dan Foss, Sporlin. And then, let me see here. Copeland. Copeland is going to come back with theirs. Let me see here. Semi-hermetic compressor class 2025. Let's see if well, hell, I'll show you what they look like. So this is what they look like. This is what they look like. This is going to be This is going to be more common than the other two. I've never even seen the ones like the other two. So you're going to have ones like that. As you can see, $13,000, R22, 404, 502. You know, this is what is used in your batch freezers to make your ice cream. Carpigiani uses a semi-hermetic. It is not Copeland, but I'm pretty sure you could replace that one that they have in there with a Copeland that would look pretty similar to this. So are you guys able to see this, right? So this is a $9,000 compressor. The class to learn how to work on these is not that expensive. See, and so this one, if you need to replace one that's 134A, you can do that. 404, R22. So they will teach you how to service, because you actually service these compressors. All right, so I am on YouTube on Monday, 7 p.m. Central Time. Daylight saving time. So I'm here. You can find me here at 7 Central Time, because you're in New York, so I'm an hour behind you. And you can find me here on Thursdays around this time. It all depends on what I've got going on. I actually embrace the lack of schedule for Thursday. So I don't race around town like a madman trying to get home. So yeah, so this one is more like this $4,000 unit. This is more like what I see on batch freezers. Some soft serve machines. I can't think offhand which one has a semi-hermetic, but yeah, these you could rebuild. The classes are gonna come out. They have the classes every single year. I'm trying to if I Google it, if I do a little better job. Let me see if I can find an old. Let me see if I can find an old PDF. See if I can find an old PDF compressor training class. Let me see if that one. All right, so they have a 2-day. They have a 2-day class. So that's what I'm saying. They have. Oh, I just saw it. I just freaking saw it. Oh, no problem. I just freaking saw it. Let me go back. So they have the online, which you guys are vehemently opposed to, and then they have the nap time training class that you guys love to hate. Oh, Canada, boo, boo, boo. All right. I can't even sing the words to the freaking South Park Canadian song. Damn it. So once again, this is an E3 controller for the Copeland. I guess that's Ontario. So this is Copeland. So here we go. Screw compressors. That's British Columbia. Ontario again, and another one, Copeland Cooling. So you guys somehow stumbled across this freaking Canadian date thing. If you guys, whoever's Canadian, you want the link? All right, Canadians, there's your link right there. My guess is you're gonna want that. You're gonna want that. Because the next damn question is, hey, Mike, do they have any Copelands in Canada? Yes. The answer to that would be yes. All right, hold on a second. I got. Shit. Did I kill that by accident? Damn it. Oh, I'm so mad. Man, I have just. I guess I'm gonna have to. Yep. I'm sorry. Yo, brother Charles. Hey, brother Charles, man. I had to struggle to come up here and do this thing today. With the day I've been having, I did, brother Charles. Oh, brother Charles. Let me show you this real quick. Let me show you this real quick. You are going to get a kick out of this. Oh, you probably even know where one of these you probably know where this is. Oh, let me drop this. Let me drop this. Let me share this. They're gonna be like, oh man, we just saw this. Brother, that ain't it. That ain't what I want to show you. But hey, brother, that's the 3rd ward right there. That's over there by Texas Southern. Right across from, I forgot, the D spot or whatever the hell. CBRE hiring as usual. Brother, they're over there washing this damn filter off. They're washing this damn filter off and putting it back in weekly. Hose this filter off and then put the other one in there. Let it dry off and then put it. I said, shit. Here we go. Look at all that deliciousness. Look at all that deliciousness. Yum yum yum. Yum 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 yum. Yum 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 yum. Yum 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 yum. Brother. It's a coffee shop. And they get their coffee from your boy. They get their coffee. Now, this one isn't the 5th ward or 2nd ward. This is Chinese eating brisket crowd by the Galleria Mall. What the hell's that area called? No. Your boy, where he had the isomatic. I mean, he had the Scotsman under counter, and then he got rid of it. The one that does the coffee, the one that makes the coffee, and he found out who my clients were, and then he wanted my information. That guy. All before then, he was playing me to the left. Then he found out who my clients were, and then here's my card. That guy, the one that actually roasts the coffee. Everybody thinks this coffee comes from Germany. No. It's roasted right in town. Look at this, man. Look at this. That's the color of the freaking filter. See, that was the 3rd, man. That was the freaking 3rd. That was the 3rd. Yum yum yum. Yum 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 yum. Yum yum yum. This is that famous seafood place. You know, it also used to be a Meyerland, that seafood place, and now they got about 6 of those locations. That's who that is. That's who that is with the steamer. You know who the hell that is too. People give up their firstborn for that freaking place. For some seafood from there. All right, so let me stop that. Let me finish up my other stuff. I just thought you'd get a kick out of that, brother Charles. Hey, and that coffee shop with that Manitowoc, that coffee shop is only a year and a half old. This is like the 3rd or 4th time, because you know that the guy, he quit. The guy who was the manager, he was just wiping it down. But he was telling me he was cleaning the machine, but he was just wiping it down. But now he's gone, and I'm stuck with the mess, as I usually am. I'm stuck with the mess. That's the one where I actually went to their headquarters over there in the Galleria on what's the name, and I pulled up on them. That's the one, if you remember that one. He thought he was gonna play me, and I showed up at his damn office. you ain't gonna just talk to me over the phone, bro. I'm gonna pull up on you. Hey, you guys got to know that's just how it is. This is not a lovey-dovey, kumbaya, we are family type business. This is a break your kneecaps type business. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. It just is what it is. I really hate that it's like that, but it is what it is. Sometimes Wayne Brady just gonna have to choke him. It is what it is. And you're like, oh shoot, it's Mike Reed, son. You know, they be all jacked up. It just is. It ain't no tough Tony stuff. You gotta get your money. You gotta get your money, and they don't wanna, sometimes they don't wanna do right. All right, let me see here. My tear down training. Here is one. So this is obviously this stuff has passed. No, what you do is you can contact me on here. You can comment, ask any one of your questions on any one of the videos you see. Any question you put in the comment section on any of the videos, it comes at me like a text message. So the minute you leave that message, I get it. Like a minute after you leave that comment, I get it. You can also contact me on Instagram. And then let me check. Let me do this one. So you can screenshot this and catch me on the gram. So you can leave messages. You could leave messages like that. Unfortunately, I don't want to be, don't take it to heart. Don't take it the wrong way. But you're made of flesh and bone. Your brain cells don't fire any differently than the next man, and everyone asks the same 200 questions. Everybody asks the same 200 questions, damn near in order, might I add. But I hear the same questions every day. So put your comments. You got to watch the videos. I've taken a lot of them off, but you can watch the ones that mention things you need to know, brands you need to know, Atosa, MVP, Dukers, Blue Air. You got to watch those videos first, and then we'll talk. That's what you got to do. So this is an example. So of course these classes have passed, but this is just an example. So this happens all around the country, not just the ones I show you, but the distributors in your area. I don't know about every single supplier there is. Sorry, I'm not omnipotent. I don't know. But there's an example of one that does the semi-hermetic. When the guy was going around, this is a very, very important class for you to take. This is a hands-on class. So from 5 to 9, they try to do it in the evening. And I'm trying to see if they had any freaking prices. So they hide this kind of stuff. And sometimes it's what you got to take into consideration is that the manufacturer, I don't see any price. This is in the manufacturer's best interest for you to gain knowledge on this equipment. Once you gain knowledge on it, then you're going to be willing to work on it. Not only are you going to be willing to work on it, but if you're successful working on it, you'll continue to work on it. But if you try to wing it and you have a bad experience, you're less likely to try and tackle it again. So it's in their best interest for the longevity of their product and for market share for you to learn how to work on their product. So if you learn to work on Copeland, more than likely you would prefer to purchase a Copeland versus one of the other compressor manufacturers out there. So like I said, here's Harrisburg, Pennsylvania again, basic refrigeration. So you must contact your local distributor. This is why I say start locally. And so this is, so this was last year. It was January. Okay, and then so more, Russell is walk-in. So this is walk-in stuff. Oh, more Copeland. So webinar. All right. Yeah, that class was full. Or they probably just say that when this stuff is over with. More stuff in Harrisburg. So these are classes that you would need to attend. These kind of things are local. These kind of things are local. It is not something that I would really know about. These are things you're going to have to do your due diligence. You're going to have to sign up with your local distributors. Ooh, I'm pretty low on juice. Shoot. Oh man. Well, let me see here. How long have we been going on? Ooh, hour and 20 minutes anyway. Hour and 20 minutes anyway. Okay. Let me talk to Mr. Hicks for a minute. So refrigeration. Why I say refrigeration allows you to service, ice machines. The reason why I say for Hicks to start out with ice machines, the reason behind that is that you can clean ice machines. You can change condenser fan motors. You can change pumps, all kind of things like that. And you don't have to worry about refrigeration. You don't have to worry about seal systems. You don't have to worry about replacing pressure switches, fan cycling switches, TXVs, that type of thing. Start with cleaning ice machines. You can make way more, just as much as guys charge on doing a seal system job, you can charge the same on cleaning the ice machine. Because the big guys in this business, they don't care if they're cleaning the ice machine or changing the seal system. They're going to charge the same amount of money no matter what. So as long as you deal with cleaning, you don't guarantee that the unit will work. My method is have the unit run, have the unit make at least one batch of ice. Not many people have time to watch it make 2 batches of ice, but have it at least make 1 batch of ice. If it makes 1 batch of ice, you say, okay, I'll clean it. But if you run it and the damn thing never makes any ice, you say, hey, I'll clean it, but I can't guarantee it's going to work. And you take your pictures before, you take a little video, you say, hey, look, this thing was not working. And you might ask yourself, well, why would someone have an ice machine clean that doesn't work? Companies will not work on an ice machine that is not clean. Very often, the machine will not work solely because it's dirty. Like you have calcium buildup on floats, scale, and mold, covering like the ice thickness probe on that Manitowoc you saw. All that will affect the production of ice. So companies are like, for us to come out and clean it and then do a diagnosis on it, you're going to have to pay X amount of dollars. So they would rather have you go out and clean the machine. Once it's clean, then they say, okay, now we can go out and we can see, maybe it's this, maybe it's that. But at least now we know that it isn't a blocked up dump valve that's leaking water by. All right, that's where you can see, okay, I've cleaned it and there's just water streaming out. Water won't stay in the sump. They can say, okay, cool. Now we know that you have a bad dump valve. I cleaned it and water's not coming in or whatever. So, okay, now we know that you have a bad water inlet, that kind of thing. But you can start your journey. Here, we do this with, there we go. Maybe it's under check. Yeah. So you can start with just cleaning. Just cleaning. All right, so maybe it is under technical. Yeah, it's under technical. So for a new person, you're going to want to watch all of these videos. Now, this is under Hoshizaki. You couldn't see that. Damn it. Every manufacturer, just about now, they have videos on how to clean these machines. So this one is Hoshizaki videos on how to clean various different models that they have. Scotsman has videos. Isomatic finally has videos. Unfortunately, they're not releasing their training dates. They're holding that to the chest for some insane reason. Follett has their information, but you know what? Ordinarily, I would say you're not going to see too much Follett, but you're in New York, you're going to see Follett. You're in New York, you're going to see Follett ice. Let me see how much more juice I got. I got 18% battery. But in here, so plenty of videos on ice machine cleaning. So here they have all the information. You can go to your local Hoshizaki distributor. You can pick up all the items that you need as far as the Hoshizaki cleaner. You can also go to Baker, United Refrigeration, and Johnstone in New York and pick up what you need. But here are all the videos. They run through all of this stuff for you. But my suggestion is for you to start with cleaning. You can charge as much as you would charge for a sealed system repair. Just cleaning the ice machines. Some people never bother to go beyond ice machine cleaning. There's a guy in Houston, and I don't know, Charles, if you ever ran into this guy, but his accounts were Red Lobster, Olive Garden, Texas Roadhouse, and a couple others. He had about 6 guys, and all his company did was clean ice machines. And he didn't even use cleaner. He only used bleach. He didn't even use descaler or anything. All his guys used were bleach. That's all his guys use. So I met him about 10 years ago, and he had to be about 70, 10 years ago. I don't know. I haven't seen him in years. I haven't heard anything from his company. But then again, I don't really do Red Lobster and Olive Garden like that anymore. And I haven't been to the Texas Roadhouse in forever. So these videos are all here. They explain everything, how to do it. They even explain, if you're adventurous, they explain how to test the float mechanism. And the float mechanism is what stops and starts different cycles. So it'll stop the fill valve from allowing water in, because the float switch will raise up to its highest point and says, hey, I got enough water in me, and it'll turn the water off. Then when the water lowers, it says, oh, well, the water went somewhere. It had to turn into ice. So now it's time to harvest that ice. So that's what triggers a harvest cycle, is when it goes to its lowest point. and all that kind of stuff. So it's a very important part, and that's where, see, there's a float. So that's where a lot of the issues come from. That's where a lot of the issues come from. So that's the current float, and they have two floats right now that are the current float. They have a double float, and that's single. So that's what they're currently putting into these units. And if you go to these different manufacturers' websites, oh, sure, no problem. You go to these manufacturers' websites, that's going to be there. Oh, not only do you have to clean these units so they can operate, but you have to clean these units because of, hold on a second. You got to clean these units because of, yeah, I don't know if you guys had seen this earlier. Let's keep going back and back. The health department will red tag that ice machine. So just like that's a dishwasher that the health department red tag from, and I know you guys saw this earlier, from 12/4/2024. So the health department said, hey, if you don't get this thing done, I'm going to shut y'all down. So they got on the phone with me yesterday begging me to come out last night. I said, no, man, I ain't coming out, but I'll come back tomorrow. I'll come for you guys to say I'll come first thing in the morning. So that's what I did. Came out first thing in the morning, got them squared away. But this same thing happens to a restaurant with a dirty ice machine. And Hicks, just so you know, they actually will freeze that business bank account. They will seize it. So they'll give them a fine, all that kind of stuff, and they choose to ignore them. They'll just freeze it. They will take away their business license, all that kind of stuff. That is what the health department is within their right to do. They have you only operate a restaurant under the guidance of the health department. And so at any given time, if the health department says that you are endangering the public, the best that they could hope for is that they would shut it down. But they can do much worse than shutting them down. They can padlock the doors, levy fines, and then seize their whatever bank account they're using to pay taxes to the municipality. They would lock that down. Whatever bank account they're using to charge credit cards, they lock that down. All because of the freaking ice machine. All because of the damn dishwasher. So, yeah, it's an important part of the business to have the components in, these items in good working condition. It's not just an option for these people. It has to be done. And I think New York is pretty strict when it comes to that nowadays, from what I understand. Yeah, I know they're everywhere. So yeah, they're everywhere. You hear the places where you typically are not going to find an ice machine. So one, you might not find you might not find an ice machine at a pizza shop. That's not guaranteed, but you might not find an ice machine at a pizza shop. It's 50-50. It requires a lot more cleaning, and that's because of the flour. Two, because of the flour, you might not find the ice machine. You might not find the ice machine at a donut shop, bakery, donut shop. You tend to find bottled drinks. So that's when you go to those places and you say, oh man, everything is in, oh, grab your drink out of the cooler, and you get your donuts, or you got coffee, and then the reason why they do that is because when they have an ice machine, you end up with slime and mold in the ice machine. All right, it looks like my machine is lagging. I didn't bring in my own cord, so sorry about that. But as long as you subscribe to the channel, have the notifications turned on, and you'll catch the notifications of when I'm on. And sign up to the Instagram. I put things on Instagram. I'm in the process of putting more stuff on Instagram. I've just been so swamped. But it's normally easier for me to put things on Instagram than YouTube. What the hell was this one? But I will be seeing. Okay, that was YouTube that was lagging me. I will see you guys on Monday. Thank you guys for coming through and hanging out with me on this Thursday. And as always, leave your questions and comments on the videos that you're watching. You can leave comments and questions on Instagram. I read every last one of them. And then I can always get back to you guys with a video on that information. And just so you guys know, the people that have donated to me, please shoot me an email. I have contact information that I need to give to you. Or Najee, hey, shoot me, if you are still here, shoot me an email. I got some work for you. Shoot me, well, Najee, shoot me, Najee Johnson, shoot me. Well, shoot me an email. I got some work for you. So I've already given stuff to most people, but I still have. Here, let me see who needs to contact me to get this information, so you guys can start working at the beginning of the year. So, Brother Frank, you always welcome to the information if you want it. So yeah, hit me up. Hit me up. So if you want it, I got the contact information for Nationwide account. Richard R. Brown, hit me up. Oh yeah, you guys can see that. So hit me up. Max Sachs, hit me up. Najee, so just shoot me an email. And then Mel already got the information. Mike. All right. There's Goodridge. Yeah, hit me up. Shoot me an email. Here, you guys can hit me up at. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that was an old one. Hit me up at this email address. Let's see, which one am I going to use? All right, so hit me up at this email address. All you guys that have donated, subscribe to even though YouTube took the money back. What? All you guys that have added to the channel, hit me up. Let me know who you are, and I will give you this contact information to the Nationwide account. So that's the email that you guys would send. Let me know what your name is that you guys had donated under. You guys have none of your names are the same. So let me know, and then I will. So this way I can email you the information. So make sure you hit me up, and then I'll give you guys that stuff. So you guys get that kind of stuff first, and then when you guys are done, then I can give it to you. That way, you don't have to compete with somebody else in your market. So especially you guys in New Jersey, New York, you guys that donated, you guys get it first. But they are looking for people in New Jersey. They're severely looking for people in New Jersey. They're looking for people in Florida. So all you guys that have donated, hit me up, and then let me know who you are, what name you had donated under, and then I will send you the information, the contact for this woman. So you guys can get started, man. Get running with this. An hour and 40 minutes, and my power level is okay. I got 13%. So hopefully you guys got it. I'll be on the lookout. So I already took care of Mel. Mel got her information. So I'm looking for these people to hit me up. And then I can send you guys the contact information on that stuff. Then once these people are all taken care of, then everybody else is free to get the information. Peace. This is a long thing right here.
We are same, but different, but still same. Ha ha.